What's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and check it out. The war for Wakanda has arrived, and with it we have Black Panther, and as part of the launch of Black Panther, we have the Corrupted Vibranium Event. And let me tell you guys, I get questions all the time. What is the best way to increase my power level for my characters? A lot of people struggle with the gear and don't know the best ways to actually get your character all leveled up. And let me tell you, the Corrupted Vibranium Event is the way to do it. You can get a ton of gear, so let's actually look into it now. If you look into your objectives, you're going to notice that each character has their own Corrupted Vibranium mission that they can do, and there was, for me, an actual full-blown Corrupted Vibranium event where you had to get like 400 shards of vibranium and stuff like that. I've already completed that quest, and to be honest, the gear that you get in these individual missions is really just going to guarantee that you get a vibranium item for each character. It's not the reason you want to participate in this event. What you really want to do, because you also end up getting this nameplate, which I don't think a lot of people are going to care about. What you really want to do are the vibranium missions you find on the map. So a lot of people are going to look at Wakanda first, right? And you can see that there are 3 Corrupted Vibranium missions right here, and they're just variations of the main missions. And I didn't realize, I thought all the missions were here in Wakanda, so I was doing all my missions in Wakanda. I didn't realize that the other sections of the map had their own Wakanda Corrupted Vibranium missions. And the one that I personally focus on is this one right here, Enter the Avengers. Now, I don't know, there might be other ways to do it where you can get to these little vibranium shards fast, and I just find this to be the fastest. There are 6 different shards that you can break, and each time that you do this mission, you are going to get 12 pieces of gear guaranteed, and you can do it in about 5 minutes. So let me go ahead and show you that now. Alright, so as we load in here, you're going to notice something. I'm going to go straight to the locations with the Corrupted Vibranium. There's 2 spots in this opening area, and this is a mission we should all be very familiar with. It's a mission that we started with in the beta almost a year ago, actually it was over a year ago that we were playing the beta. And I'm just going to go straight to the 2 spots where these are going to spawn, and we're just going to beat them, and then you just have to reload the mission. It's that simple. You're going to get 12 pieces of gear, high level gear, each time you break these shards. So once you spawn here, you can obviously getting attacked by enemies, and we're going to just go ahead and break these.
You must destroy them all, or they will keep coming back.
So they do have this like protective barrier. My teammates or squad mates are gonna actually destroy some of them too. I promise you, this is like honestly the only time this ever happens. Right? So they're actually destroying the ones over there, and then maybe they'll let me break this one. There we go. Alright, so there you can see I picked up 2 pieces of gear.
Their component molecules.
2 pieces of gear. 2 pieces of gear. All right, and then we're just gonna make our way down this street, and we got some fragments as well. Now, if I still had the vibranium collecting part of the mission available, I would have also gotten a bunch of different pieces of vibranium, but I already completed that. And I'm focusing on Black Widow because she's one of my only characters that's not power 150. And as you can see, we've got 3 more over here. 1, 2, and 3. And that one is lit up here, so we should be able to break it on our own. There we go. There's 2 more pieces of gear. We've got 2 more pieces of gear.
This vein of corrupted vibranium has been destroyed.
So just like that, in a very quick run, we go into Black Widow, and we've got gear across the board. And I know I got a lot of the same stuff, but you know, this is all 140 already, so I'm not really too concerned about that. But this right here, I got 2 pieces that are not quite 130. But if you're starting at a lower gear level than I am, you're going to get a ton of gear, all right? And that's going to help you drive your characters upward and get them all closer to power 150. So as we look at my roster, like this quadrant right here is all power 150, and then I just have Hulk, Iron Man, and Black Widow to go. So if I switch to Iron Man, you know, we can see that I have a bunch of 140 stuff, but I also need these to go to 140. So we're gonna go ahead and just load that mission back up again. I believe if you reload the checkpoint, that you should actually start right back at the beginning. And another thing to consider, it is possible, all right, it is very possible that there are quicker ways to do this on other levels, but I've just found this to be so fast. You know, the fact that it could be any faster than this is crazy to me. But just rinse, lather, repeat. I know some people were mentioning in chat yesterday that part of the story, there was an area where you could get that corrupted vibranium and just reload the checkpoint and over and over and over again, and you would actually just be able to keep getting gear for that character, whoever it is. So maybe somebody in the comments can let you know where that section is, and maybe there are sections that are faster in other areas. Again, you saw how fast I did that. This video is not very long. I went pretty quick, and the load time here is the hardest part, you know. So we're just going to go ahead and fly right on to where we need to be. We're going to break those vibraniums, get our gear. I don't know why that happened. Get our gear and get back to it.
Look for a
and
chest
hopefully we're
containing
able
special
to get,
resources
you know, all of our
nearby.
gear up to 140 real quick. And then it just comes down to everything else.
The clusters
And
ahead
obviously
are
this is more
interconnected
beneficial
molecules of a
if you
volatile
start
metal
at like
I cannot
lower
identify. You'll have to destroy
power
them all
levels.
or they'll regrow.
I just happen to have all my
The cluster
characters
has
that
regrown.
2 more pieces.
You must destroy them all or they will keep
2
coming
more
back.
pieces. And it's generally pretty quick, because sometimes these things don't want to. Eventually it will uncorrupt. There we go.
The clusters have been destroyed.
2 more pieces.
I will use this data to attempt to identify their
And again,
component molecules.
we're getting pretty good pieces, some gold pieces, and
Every member of the
we're just
elite
gonna go
team
right
must
on
be
over
defeated.
here. It's literally down 2 streets. Again, you guys, if you've played this game enough, you should know this map. And if you haven't played the game a lot, it's pretty easy. It's just straight line up 1 street, straight line 2 blocks the other way, and
I've detected another pocket of corrupted vibranium.
we can maybe even do a flyby. Obviously, as always, it's easier with flying characters. 2 more pieces.
This vein
And
of
just
corrupted
like that.
vibranium
And
has
then
been destroyed.
let's just reload checkpoint, and we'll just see. I'm pretty sure it'll start us right back at the beginning, because we didn't fight the actual checkpoint.
An
There
elite
it
AIM
is.
team is
Just
close
go right
by
back
on alert.
over, and we should
Updating
be able
your
to
HUD.
get even more gear. Just like that, just quickly in and out. You've got all your gear pieces. You'll be able to finish the event pretty quickly. And again, this is not about, you know, the gear you get from the event. Sometimes they'll give us exotics and stuff like that, but it's not really about that, you know. All right, so the reload checkpoint here doesn't work.
Head for
So
the
you actually
location
do
on
need
your
to
HUD.
exit the mission, go to the Quinjet, and start over. But when we do that, we're going to notice when I go into my Iron Man, I might be able to get him up to 140 on all of his stuff. So is that a 130? Nope. And we get a 130 here. There we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and level this all the way to 140. That way all of his gear is at 140. And once that happens, you should start only getting 130 pieces to drop. And the way that I personally level up my characters is I just make sure I get my character 150, and that way all the gear that drops is closer to there, and we just basically start leveling the best gear pieces from there. So I'll start worrying about what I get my gear at from there. Obviously I need to worry about the artifacts. That'll help too. And I actually think I just got a purple one. Nope, that was one I already had. So anyway, so this is why you want to do the Corrupted Vibranium event, not for the actual objective missions that you get, but because you're literally getting tons of gear each time you break those vibranium shards. So this is definitely the event you want to grind, not again because of the objectives, but because of what you're actually doing. And you can just literally sit here and do this over and over and over and over and over again, and all your characters should get all the way to power 150 before you know it. Obviously, you know, you have to have enough polycoron for these, but that's another challenge altogether. But your actual gear will get to 140 super fast. I went from power 1 to power 150 with Black Panther faster than I've ever done it for any character, and that was just because of this event and by utilizing the vendors every day, especially the Wakandan vendor, which seems to update fairly often, so you might want to check it out. Anyway, I hope this was easy for you and helpful for you. It seems pretty obvious, but you know, I know a lot of people don't get the whole, you know, loot factor and how you want to level the gear. So this is how I did it. You can actually do this without even leveling the gear at all as you climb up to the 130 range, because you're getting it so fast. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you.